Guys, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be watching this through a brand new YouTube show created by Connor of Augie RFC fame. A brand new show called Internet Versus, and yes, this is a Twitter replay. This is a Twitter Versus replacement. This time around, instead of just incorporating Twitter, he incorporates stuff like Reddit, YouTube. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot more entertaining. Plus, we don't have to listen to the Bo Black's version of a voiceover. Am I the only one who found Bo Black's voiceover voice slightly annoying? Or am I just being too
Could
mean?
listen to it for about 5 minutes, and then I'd be kind of like, okay, this is a little bit much.
Yeah. Well, I felt like when it's in short when he's reading short tweets, it's not that bad. When he's reading the goddamn paragraph, it's so fucking annoying.
Right, exactly. I'll just 1.5 that, or just like completely miss it. I just can't. Sometimes I'd even rather AI reading it. Put something in a tipster AI voice, and I'd rather that.
The AI Bo Black's voice sounds better.
Don't, because the fucking I can't remember who it was that put one out. But it was so uncannily fucking realistic. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horribly good.
Well, no, it was an AI. It was an AI version of Nick reading the voice. So
That's
obviously
sick.
Nick's doing the impression, and so all the AI has to do is just duplicate Bo Black's voice, and so it was really similar. The only time it really failed was when Nick, dropped the character voice and started talking like himself.
Nick can't take anything seriously, and I mean that in the best way. Was that part where he dropped the character intentional, or was it not? We will never know with Nick.
Anyway, let's begin, okay? We're gonna be making fun of everyone's favorite meth wombat.
Darkviper AU has been in many controversies in the past, specifically with the commentary community. However, after running his own commentary channel for the last year and a half, he has decided to lay it to rest. This sparked a discussion about his true reasons for quitting, with many of his fans on his subreddit.
With all due respect, the thumbnails are a general complaint that go beyond the Rambles channel. I mean, his thumbnails aren't that bad. Okay, if I can give him the slight compliment, his thumbnails aren't that bad.
Seen worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
I've seen miles better.
We've made worse on the channel.
Yeah, I have as well.
Yeah, but well, to be fair to you, slightly, you're starting out with this,
Yeah, I'm still a baby in the terms of this, so I'm doing it.
Reddit saying it was due to criticism, and this led to
Nick is lying again, but my secondary channel was more successful than anything he's ever done, yet was still a failure and still irrelevant. It wasn't worth the time I gave it, even giving his all. Nick can't measure up to a fraction of me, and he can't quit because it's all he has.
Nick has a day job and an actual offline internet life, so that's not all he has.
Yeah, his secondary channel is a shit posting channel at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the pinball fund machine. That's what it is.
That is. We need to just rename the channel to Nicholas the Pinball. That was all. I'm sorry. See, I'm tired. I'm not coming out with the good ones today.
Nicholas's pinball fund. No, and that motherfucker has no college debt whatsoever.
Right, exactly. That's a pretty major fucking thing over there. College debt. I know that.
So maybe he granted, maybe given the fact that he fucking lives in a goddamn cave, maybe Darkviper has a lot more money stored up. He's holding money like a goddamn dragon, but I don't know, man. Nick's kind of living his best life at the moment, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I could agree with that. He's clowning on people. He's making money. He's making a lot of money at the minute from just the online shit alone. Like I say, he's got a fucking day job. He's got a life.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking Viper has.
Viper can't handle it. He can't handle someone the idea of someone not liking him or thinking that he's a failure in some way. That's why he fucking freaks out whenever someone beats a GTA 5 speedrunning record, because he's like, no, that means I'm invalid now.
Jesus Christ, he's a sad man.
He really is.
Viper again angrily fighting with the commentary community on Twitter, and the internet had a lot to say about it. It starts off on Reddit.
Congrats, Reddit. You made him quit Viper Rambles. Okay, the screenshot's a bit too small, but I'm sure they'll
When eSmile Rascal posted on DVAU subreddit and said, "Congratulations, Reddit, you made him quit Viper Rambles," and the post attaches a picture of Darkviper's
community post. Let's see. Every time I've considered canceling Rambles. By the way, all his Rambles channel is he talks about random nonsense. That's why it's called Rambles. Okay, it's just like a random topic that he's talking about in between speedruns. That's all it is. It's really easy clip chimping right there.
Yeah,
like there's literally no effort involved. There's no effort involved whatsoever. It's just him talking during his stream, and then he has an editor clip that out. That's all it is.
He doesn't have to do anything.
I've decided against it because of the comments I would read about how disappointed people were. Okay, so obviously you want to, as a content creator, always improve your stuff. But like you should every single successful content creator has told you this at one point. Don't be fucking reading your comments constantly. All this guy does is fucking read what people say about him online. No wonder he's in the fucking manic.
Clown on him. Yeah, because people clown on him all the time. It's going to be the only thing he fucking sees. It's going to be the only thing that he's going to be obsessed with, and it's just going to take over his fucking life if it's not already.
I would read how disappointed people were, and I didn't want to negatively impact those who helped me with the channel. However, I am now officially decided to end the channel. It no longer brings me satisfaction, and it caused me endless headaches. It's because everyone would, because you would like post your responses to people on the channel, and then people would make fun of you for it.
Win and laugh moment.
Yeah. Perhaps I am simply not cut out for this anymore. This business has worn me down. The negativity, the lies about me personally, from those who have felt threatened by my words or actions. Dude, you're a fucking copyright abuser. It's not even the lies themselves, but how effortlessly people seem to believe them. These last 2.5 years have been really tough on my mental state, and my perception of people has never been lowered. This guy fucking cut off a friendship because they took a sponsorship deal from a company that a guy who does reactions partly owns.
Bro, what?
Oh, you don't remember that? So there's this YouTuber named Carl Jobs. You might remember him from the Completionist investigation.
Yeah.
So he's currently I think it just recently ended. I'll have to double check. He was in a lawsuit with Billy Mitchell, a notorious guy who sues people who don't believe in his Donkey Kong world record. So obviously, when you're dealing with a lawsuit, especially one that involves defamation and slander, those take a long time, aka very expensive. So of course, he's taking sponsorship deals wherever he can. And Asmongold has part ownership in this PC company. And so Carl did a reading for an ad spot for them. Because Asmongold is a reaction YouTuber, Darkviper saw that and decided to cut all ties with Carl. Keep in mind, they weren't like IRL best friends. But like they were good online friends. They had a good working relationship, and he just cut them off without a word.
Over a sponsorship.
Over a sponsorship, yeah.
Wow.
By the way, there are more. Obviously, Asmongold is just a part-time. He's just like a part owner. There are more people involved in that PC company than just Asmongold.
Yeah.
But because Asmon is involved with it, and because Darkviper thinks interacting with reaction channels is the equivalent of like supporting a rapist, he cut all contact.
Holy shit. Lulu. Mr. Lulu.
Mr. Lulu, indeed.
Community post which says, "Viper Rambles is cancelled for real this time. Every time I considered canceling Rambles, I decided against it because of the comments I would read about me satisfaction. This business, my words are these."
I read this.
to change things to sustain it has been met with relentless whining from a vocal minority. I don't really understand why some people saw me saying, "I'm thinking about canceling this channel," as a call to mindlessly hate on everything I do or have ever done. But well done, I guess. Keeping this channel just means my Reddit is flooded with negative posts about every title, image, and thumbnail.
They're so mean to me, guys. They're so mean to me. Stop being so mean to me.
Simply isn't worth
Whiny.
dealing with anymore.
Yeah.
I will continue to cover GTA news on the main channel, and I may start some sort of weekly AMA where people can ask me questions if they wish, but I suspect I will release this unedited. All the best, and I'm sorry I couldn't make this work for now. Maybe I'll return to it one day. And a lot of
It's just a clips channel. That's all it is. It's just a clips channel.
Christ. He sounds like a sad ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain why, but he just does.
Lanky Midgets on Reddit says, "This is in no way people's complaining's fault. Anything to shift the blame, I guess. The secondary channel to a channel that only does GTA 5 content is never going to take off. I'm sorry people have been more critical of you, but that's the way it is. I personally feel like content has been dipped in quality, and I will voice my opinions as such. The only people go on in these comments are acting like we can't say anything." I like, and like you'll notice how this guy he loves the success that he got early on in his career, and he's been trying to maintain that validation ever since. Because like whenever he gets into a beef with someone, like from one of the commentary guys, well, he'll mention it at least once, how much money he has, how successful he is, kind of like how XQC did when he was talking to H3. He's like, "Yeah, bro, my watch is as much as your house is." You know, it's like okay, I get it. You have a small dick, and you need to feel validated.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the way,
you have
friend.
to flex that hard. You have the smallest penis, and that's coming from someone who hasn't got one.
Not yet.
Yeah, well,
When Reese is able to get it, he's probably gonna fucking customize that thing to where it's like fucking massive.
listen, if I ever have a penis, it's all over for everyone. I don't know in what way, but it's just all over.
Men from the UK are gonna have to like go to other countries to get women now.
A lot of Darkviper's subreddit was not happy with this, with many of his fans speculating he quit because of criticism. Lanky Midget responds, "Channel have become more, and I suck a lot." Responds, "I know
You gotta love Reddit usernames.
So good.
some people were critiquing, but a lot of people were targeting him as a person. He fakes his laughs, fake energy, he's become greedy, he's lazy, and that's why his thumbnails are like this. Mr. Boss level of clickbait, etc."
Well, it just sounds like people are just tired of his content and his attitude in general.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a guy who like hides in his room and speedruns GTA 5 all day. There's not a whole lot of room for any high and mighty energy, you know?
No, not at all. But get in the game, man.
Those types of comments probably led to this. I don't believe the actual critiques were big enough of a reason for someone like Matto to get to this conclusion, as he himself has been vocal about and open to criticism of things.
No, he's never been fucking open to criticism. Not that I've seen.
No, not at all. I don't like. Darkviper is one of these kind of people that like I've always seen his name pop up in all of these places, and I've always heard all these like different things about him, but like for some reason it just doesn't like stick in my brain. So like the majority of this, even though I probably have heard it before, it's gonna feel like I've been hearing it for the first time. And this dude is just the whiniest motherfucker that I have.
Well, it's like
Australia, you need to get a grip on your people.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is like people from like the GTA 5 speedrunning community will criticize him, and then he'll try to fucking ruin their online career by saying that they're
Jesus
associated with like fucking neo-Nazis and shit.
Fucking hell, man. Extreme.
Literally.
What's that? You said I messed up on this part of the speedrun? Well, you're a rapist.
Fucking hell, man.
responds, "This fucking sucks. I watch Rambles more than the main channel, or at least used to, since Rambles are done."
You see, and this is a thing I don't think he realizes. Okay, like GTA content is finite. Okay, like for example, like you want to know what fucking like Dragon Ball Z channels were doing before like Battle of Gods came out in like 2013? They were fucking scrambling for goddamn content. Okay, there hasn't been a GTA game in over 10 years now. And like sure, like GTA 6 is gonna like revive the community kinda, but I have a small prediction for GTA 6, Reese. I think due to glitches in the game, I think it's gonna be a fucking train wreck of an opener. I think it's gonna have high sales at first. I think it's then gonna dip to where like it sees nowhere near the numbers that like GTA 5 saw. Rockstar is going to view it as a failure, and then in 2 years when updates come out that make the game stable, then people are going to play the game.
You have literally just described some of the Nintendo Switch Pokemon games. Literally, you've just described all of those straight away. It's the same pattern, man.
Yeah, where do you think I'm getting these from? But no, like unfortunately, the only way Viper is going to get his career back on track is if like GTA 6 is good and he can make content off of that, you know?
Yeah. I feel like he's going to be too stupid to like make content to do with the bugs and stuff like that. Because like I was going to say GTA content is basically straight people content for like gay people will use The Sims 4 and do the same kind of shit. You know, like you can do as much as you fucking want in Sims, and you can like people love the bugs and try and like figure out all of the bugs and stuff like that. I feel like Darkviper is too stupid to be able to do that with GTA or any of these games. That's the only kind of mental comparison that I kind of have to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think that hang on, why isn't this centered properly? Okay, hang on, I gotta fix this real quick. My OCD. Anyway, so like at least with like the Rambles channel, like I have a feeling a lot of the people from the Rambles channel are more like his dedicated fan base, which is probably why they're more critical of him. But like the Rambles channel, it's not just, hey, I'm a guy who covers GTA. It's, hey, I'm a guy who likes GTA, but then here are my opinions on other stuff. You know, like there's a potential to maybe not as big of an audience, but a more dedicated audience with the Rambles channel, because like people are actually watching you for your opinions at that point.
Yeah, especially like the little just if it's a Rambles channel, it's going to be a lot like just chatting the shit, just complete bullshit. And I don't think that I would just kind of stumble upon someone's account and watch their random Rambles shit unless I was actually a decent fan of them. So you know, it sucks for the people who are actually fans of him who do want this. It's just bro just can't take no criticism. He's just like he's just a baby. He's a little baby.
He's just a wee meth wombat baby.
Exactly.
But a genuine question, how did the people here make him quit? Is it because of the criticism of thumbnails and titles? People have every right to criticize him for those. They are fans. They don't want to see their beloved channel be reduced to clickbait. And some of those really were clickbait, even after being changed. We went from simplistic titles and thumbnails to Mr. Beast-like weird faces and clickbait titles.
Well, that is a funny thing. Like he would criticize commentary channels for clickbaiting a lot, but then like the Rambles channel basically became a shitty commentary channel. Let me look up his thumbnails real quick. Viper Rambles. What the fuck? Oh, you made a fucking video about it. What the fuck?
Oh no! What the?
6 days ago. Well, probably. Well, I'm sure it's probably in this clip, maybe. But you know,
The video was only a minute long, I think. Said.
Yeah. Well, like
a minute 12.
Okay, like these thumbnails aren't bad. I feel it's very like, you know what these thumbnails remind me of, and he probably uses the same thumbnail artist. the Act Man, the Act Man's
Yeah.
thumbnails. This is what it reminds me of, because if we look at
Yeah.
the Act Man's thumbnails, the Act Man, very similar thumbnail style. If you look at it, yeah, they probably use the same thumbnail artist.
Yeah. It's a good vibe for a thumbnail. I'm not
It's
going to
high
knock it. I'll give
quality.
him that. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, like, I guess people want more, just more simplistic thumbnails from the guy, which, I mean, like, to each their own, but, like, if the goal is to grow the Rambles channel, you kind of do need eye-catching thumbnails, right? Then again, with this being like maybe with this being like the his equivalent of like a slop channel. So like, for example, if we look at the Tom Dark Live channel, that's where like Tom like any clip, anything that's not good for the actual Tom Dark channel, he just puts it on here. If you look at the thumbnails here, they're good, but they're very simplistic.
You know, it will literally, there's just a couple of them there where it's just like Tom's face and then the person that he's talking about and no
And
even like no words kind of thing. Yeah, like they're not like that great, but for a slop channel,
they're eye catching though. It's gonna attract the average viewer. You know, there's a reason why in like 2014, 2015, people would use fucking red arrows in thumbnails because it grabbed the average viewer's attention. Also, holy crap, we got a British runner in waiting. Let's drag him in. British runner, we're talking about your favorite Australian.
Hello.
We're talking about your favorite Australian today.
Oh yeah, I know. I just jumped in.
Yeah, so
I saw you going over the thumbnails, so before I jump in, like,
yeah, British actually has good thumbnails for his channel. Let me bring him up.
I mean, speaking of thumbnails, what you just had on the screen there with Chud's thumbnail in the right-hand corner that was a thumbnail for sure.
oh wait. Oh, you talking about the Bowlax thumbnail? Oh yeah. You know, he knows how to grab people's attention.
That's true.
but yeah. So
yes, I have just uploaded my own video on Darkviper, as you can see.
Oh yes, you did. So I have to ask you, what's your if you can summarize your thoughts and opinions on Darkviper leaving the Rambles community?
Bro, he's not even leaving. He's bringing it over to his main channel.
Wait. So he's like, no. He's just like fucking. Yeah. He's bringing
he's stopping upload. He's not uploading to that channel anymore. He's just gonna upload everything on his main channel.
What?
Okay, that's a bad idea. That's such a bad idea.
Apparently, he gets more views on the main channel, so you know.
Well, yeah, but also the stuff he uploads to the main channel, like GTA 5 related.
Yeah.
He says
he's gonna do like the rambles on the go while he's doing like his old school GTA sort of rambles.
But like, okay, so like if I'm subscribed to a guy for GTA 5 speedruns and GTA 5 video essays, I'm not gonna care what his opinion is on the new fucking Mr. Beast drama while he plays GTA.
You guess he could say the same thing about me.
But your channel, this is the difference. Your channel hasn't blown up the way his has. No, and that's not me slighting you. What I'm saying is your channel is still small enough to where you can experiment with what content you want to do, and then you can expand from there, right? Because like a lot of your early subscribers are from speedrunning, yes. However, your channel is still like it's still like small enough to where like you can explore anything, and as long as it hits the algorithm, bam, that can be like the next thing you do. Viper's channel has already blown up. It's already been well established what works for him in the algorithm. like I'm sure like because what did I see? I saw like his Viper Rambles channel gets like 18K views on average, which for a slop channel where you're just like clipping stuff from your live stream, that's not bad money. That's really not.
I mean, it doesn't even take that long for him to actually edit his rambles. Really?
No, yeah, because like you just
sat there
highlight
and
some
said-
text from like
he
a
sat
commenter.
there. He sat there and said that it takes him over 6 months to make one. It's just like bullshit.
What? No.
Bullshit.
No.
Who
His
is
videos
that?
apparently take him 6 months to for the editors to
Are
actually be able to edit
you
it
talking
down.
about like his main channel videos?
I have no idea. He didn't specify. He just said
There's
his videos
no way
take
the slop
6
stuff
months
takes
to
him
create.
that long.
Yeah, there's literally no way. I could do it in less than a week.
Dark Viper just destroyed his channel, and he's like, "Oh god." So so this is like the first like rambles thing on the channel, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's
What
quite a
the
doozy.
fuck?
He says that like what do you call it?
Unfortunately,
He goes into his Reddit thing. He goes into his Reddit thing and he says it's like the most disturbing shit he's seen or something like that.
What?
And it just turns out it's someone commenting on how bad his thumbnails are. That's what's disturbing to him.
Like he has to be playing a character at this point, right? He has to over exaggerate how he feels about things.
I feel the same way about another channel that's like an anti-woke channel. It's not Nerdrotica though. Like another small anti-woke channel that basically like has really dumb takes sort of thing.
Mhm.
And I always think like, I go into it thinking this is just satire. It has to be satire. But then when you realize this is actual opinion, it just becomes really sad.
All right, let's see what he has to say in this, because
We are in for a journey, everyone.
God.
Unfortunately, at long last, after suffering endless different shots, the Viper Rambles channel is truly dead. I made a short message here. Viper Rambles is cancelled, for real this time. Every time I considered cancelling Rambles, I decided against it because of the comment.
Look, this is what irritates me, right? This is what irritates me. It's a fucking slop channel. This is
Highlight channel.
yeah, it's a fucking slop highlight channel where it's just like, oh, you talked about this for like 8 minutes during a stream, clip that, bam, upload it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the only like, okay, so like he's paying the editor, which you don't like. I'm sorry, but you don't need to pay an editor for just fucking like just to have a highlight clip. You don't need to do that.
What would you say? What would you say if I told you I sent Dark Viper an email telling him that he's not my favorite lol cow anymore? He's been replaced, and this is the reason why he made this video.
I would laugh if that was the real case.
Comments I would read about how disappointed people were, and the channel. Hey, I need to end the channel, guys. Like, it's just taking up too much of my time. I'm not getting the views.
How is it taking up too much of your time?
Yeah.
He's a chronic whiner.
I mean, he has like all day to do whatever the hell he wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just like obviously he's got to make videos and all that, but he just has all day to
Right.
do whatever he wants. He's got like loads of money as well. Like if I was in his position, I'd be freaking laughing.
Well, let me. So, like, I technically, if we go by the basis of framework, me and Dark Viper on his Ramble channels do the exact same fucking thing. Okay, like I'm live streaming right now. I'm recording this as we're live streaming, and guess what? When the end of the live stream happens, I take the recording, I clip it up, and I post the highlights. It takes me no time, no money to do that. So it's like him saying this takes like time out of his day. Like what is he like researching the topic? He's really not. Like a lot of his like ramble stuff when he talks about commentary, it's just like
It's just stuff he's seen on Twitter.
yeah, it's just
that's
off
it.
the cuff. That's really it. It's like he like it's just him
Yeah.
like there's no research involved. He's just like like it's all of his like instincts, his gut reaction to stuff. Like, like there's nothing there's nothing of value to lose if he stops uploading to the Rambles channel. But also too, like there was nothing for him to lose, not like still uploading there. So
Who's on it. I don't run the channel in a way that is really conducive to success in the modern YouTube ecosystem. The way that I want to run a channel is, you know, 30 minutes of me just talking about cool stuff. That's not good for the algorithm, you know, having multiple different topics. Obviously, my continued canceling of the Ramble channel over the last year or so ended up creating some...
Also, too, like, have you ever seen like a YouTuber make such a big deal that they're not uploading to a secondary channel anymore?
No.
Like, unless it's like Game Theory.
The only thing I've seen that's close to that is when PewDiePie kept on whining that he wasn't getting the same views as he would with his gaming videos when he started making like what we're basically doing right now.
Yeah.
Like or like what YouTubers like Pyrocynical would do. They'd just sit in front of a camera and just talk about topics.
Yeah.
Like yeah, he had similar sort of thing, but that's the only thing I can really see being similar to this. I haven't ever seen anything else that would be the same as this.
Like, if he really wanted to, he keep I get it. Like, keep the post up saying, hey, you know, this is just like the channel's still gonna be up and it's not gonna be uploading here anymore. Why is he making such a big deal of it? This is why I think like this has to be intentional in some way, so that way he can get people to talk about him again. And it's working, I guess. It's working. But it's just like when you're also the guy claiming that you hate drama, that you hate the bottom feeders of like drama content, it seems like you just really love invoking that, you know?
It's just attention seeking at the end of the day.
Sort of a boy cries wolf kind of situation where people didn't actually believe I would ever cancel it. People made memes about it, of course. Here's a good one, at least on the subreddit. Rambles fans are in this state constantly. Bros, we're back. It's so over. We're so back. It's over. Bros, it's over. Real this time. And it actually is real this time. It is gone. But even then, like I did say at the end, like maybe you'll come.
Also, too, like if what you're saying is true, that he's like just gonna upload like Ramble stuff to like his main channel, like baseline, I guess it's gonna get like better views because like there's more of a set audience here. But like, they're not gonna do well long term, right?
Oh yeah.
Because this is a channel that's been well established for like GTA 5 speedrunning content, and GTA 5 like video essay content. This is not going to work well long term for him.
Yeah, and also his audience hates the Ramble. What do you call it? The Ramble thumbnails as well. They don't do well for him.
You see, like like maybe this is just me, like just like looking at it from like a YouTuber's perspective and not like necessarily like a fan perspective. But I don't see anything wrong with his thumbnails. I really don't.
They're kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie, mate.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let's look at his Hang on. Let me look at his secondary channel again, so that way we can compare.
It just looks like it's like going for that young demographic audience. And I always find those types of thumbnails to be kind of cringe, like how it's just made. Like it looks like it's AI. It looks like someone just threw it into AI.
If you look at these types of thumbnails, these are the type of thumbnails that people like the Act Man have been using. A lot of other like commentary channels have been using before. Like this is on like I guess you can say
it's
like there's a bit going on here. Maybe if he like simplified them a little bit more.
It's just something about his ones that make me feel like it's uncanny valley.
Well, he probably uses like Turkey Tom uses like an AI upscaler for some images. He probably uses that for some stuff, which I have no problem with.
It's just stuff like my girlfriend abandoned me. That shit. That just looks weird.
Oh,
it just looks too cartoony. Like
it's
like where he's just like edited his face so it looks like he's like really upset, right, in a cartoony sort of way, and it just.
I feel like this is kind of like the style almost of what a lot of channels are doing at the minute with their thumbnails. Like I see a lot of these types of thumbnails. I get to the point where I'm scrolling through the homepage thingy, and I don't even know what videos are by what different creators because they all just look so the same.
Mm-hmm.
And the same kind of goes for this. Like the only thing that's different is like his face really in it. But I mean, they're not terrible, they're not great, they're just generic, same old that I've been seeing, you know? So
Mm.
it's not positive, it's not negative.
I mean, if we're talking
in
like
my
if we're
eyes.
talking like branding of the channel, where this is like, hey, we're talking about a
needed.
topic, it works well.
Mm.
Like,
Mhm.
like I see nothing inherently wrong with the thumbnails, other than I think that like for some thumbnails, I think there's a little bit much going on.
Yeah.
Some thumbnails I think are a little overly designed. Like what was the one I really noticed? Like this one right here. I feel like this one there's a little bit much going on right here.
Yeah.
This like how do I manage multiple large channels thing.
You can tell with the views, it's not doing the same.
Yeah, remember guys, less is more. Less is more when it comes to thumbnails
Yeah.
sometimes. Like if we look at okay, so I have my channel popped up for another purpose later on. But like okay, like my thumbnails aren't the greatest, okay? I'm not a good thumbnail artist. But like look at like some of the stuff that's like gotten most popular. Like it's really simplistic thumbnails, a quote, he didn't pay me, two-faced, what happened,
Straight
happened.
to the point.
Yeah, what happened, disgusting. Then this one, like there's no text here, but like there's like
Have you
invokes
seen
what the
my
topic is
thumbnail?
about.
Have you seen my thumbnail for
hang on,
not the one that's on my channel? I'm talking about my next video. Have you seen the? Have I sent you that thumbnail?
You haven't sent me the thumbnail for that one yet.
I will send it over to you, like, because there's no text or anything. It's just 3 images, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you might enjoy it.
But yeah, like you say what you will about the content inside of it, but like my thumbnails are like really simplistic. I feel
like the Mama Max thumbnail.
The Discord leaks one.
Yeah, I like that. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
There you go, nerdy.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Especially for, like this is a type of thumbnail that you use for like a video essay. That type of thumbnail right there.
Oh yeah.
But
I just like how I made him look so silly.
Sorry for the TISM conversation about thumbnails. I'm just like he's harping on this point so much about like people don't like his thumbnails. So it's just like, well, like I mean,
It's all time.
yeah.
I'm back one day. I'm sorry for baiting people this many times over the years, but as I said, like I never really wanted to get rid of the channel. It was just never really justifiable to spend time on it. The old way that I
Again, spend time on it. How? But what do you mean by like just like clicking the upload button on a video that's already been edited for you?
It's so much work, nerdy.
Yeah, true. I mean, think about it. He has to take time out of the live stream to talk about a topic for like 8 minutes. Imagine that.
Fuck's sake.
I ran rambles, like even
I was gonna say you got to give him fucking credit, man. He's putting all of his heart and soul into this work, and you're just shitting on him. Everyone's shitting on him. You got to give him some fucking credit. You're a bunch of bullies.
I know.
Like,
Me and British Runner, we're such bullies.
Oh yeah, I am such a bully for making a 40-minute video on him. He actually does talk about that in this video as well.
He mentions you.
No, he subtly mentions me. He doesn't actually mention me by name.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like
like when Rich would
he's
talk
gonna be-
about
he's
my
gonna be
live
watching-
stream. When Rich would
He's
talk
gonna
about
be-
my
he's gonna
live
be
stream with
watching-
with
No,
his
it's
editor.
like he's saying he's gonna be what he's like. Oh, I know he's gonna be watching this, so I just gotta put this in the script.
before the
Right.
ramble channel is the way that I like to do things. Just chill, having a bit of a chat about a bunch of different topics, but that's not how to do commentary in the modern ecosystem, right?
What are you talking about? It absolutely is. It absolutely. If you're a live streaming commentary guy, that's the format to have.
Yeah.
And like, if he hasn't, if there's a YouTuber he hasn't burned the bridge with yet, have him call into your show.
Oh, I
you
don't
guys
think
talk
that's
about
possible.
a topic. You know what was that? Sorry.
I don't think that's personally possible. This guy never would have to have one last YouTuber left.
Well, so
I mean,
so
he's
like
not-
you get what I mean? Like
he's not
he's talking like this format isn't possible. It's really not. He wants to compare himself to Nicholas DeOrio so much. Nick has made that concept work for his channel
mean-
very well.
I mean, like, he wants to compare himself to Dr. Disrespect too, though. I mean, let's not
gosh.
forget about that.
Oh, God,
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
because Doc has been like
I can't
receiving like
believe this
millions
guy
of
gets
views live
more
streaming.
views than I do.
He's
Comparing yourself
mad
to-
at a alleged pedo.
Yeah.
I just couldn't be successful releasing videos on topics like a month after they had happened. The whole point of making this ramble channel was for the rambles to come out faster and be a little bit more competitive in the game of commentary, getting stuff out when it's actually relevant. And it just never really got there. And
Well, it sounds like you just have bad editors, or it sounds like you want to overproduce the videos.
I feel like his editors, if it takes that long to make it a video for him,
fire the
I
editors.
feel like you need to get. I think you need to get better editors. You're getting scammed there, buddy.
Honestly,
Imagine
like-
if he pays them per hour as well.
right? Well, like for me, like sometimes I will fully admit I have been lazy before when it comes to like uploading like clip highlights, but that's due to my own procrastination. If you were having an editor and you're paying them to make sure that you can get out your highlight clips on time, right? Because let's hypothetically assume, right? Like he's talking about the topics as they happen on his live streams, right? So like he's talking about them when they just recently happened. Ideally speaking, if you want like a good video to do well while that topic is happening, you need to upload that within like the day or two of that happening, right? If it's taking you like a week to upload the highlight clip of that trending topic, fire that editor. Fire them. I know that's harsh, but this is a slop channel. You need to turn that shit out quick.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
like Reese, am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? Like the whole point of a highlight channel is to get stuff out quicker. But if you're not doing that quick, sounds like you gotta wipe
There's
the
no
slate
point.
clean.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I see a long ass stream and I'm not gonna watch the whole stream, so I'd rather look at a small little clip of it. And if it's not uploaded for a few days, I'm just gonna forget about it. I've got a brain like a fucking sieve. I'm just gonna completely forget. So you need to upload it quick as possible so it stays in my brain, or just honestly just don't bother. That's
like
my opinion.
imagine every viewer's Reese. Okay, we gotta make sure we cater to that attention span.
Exactly,
Or
man.
like maybe if he like upload shorts of like the clips of the video as your editors are working on them, right? So that way you have like teasers. Also too, if you do shorts the right way, they can catch on pretty quick for your channel. I mean, in the next couple of days, we're gonna have we're gonna have shorts that are like gonna be able to be 3 minutes long. So like that's gonna be good for drama content creators like myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
And obviously a big reason for that is I just didn't spend a lot of time on it. My main focus has always been my main channel, and I could never really get into the flow of doing commentary without it negatively impacting my main channel.
Rip my guy Viper
Oh,
Ram.
wait, how does it negatively impact your main channel if the two are separate?
Yeah, I don't quite understand that.
The only way your rambles negatively impact your main channel is if you start uploading them to your main channel.
Yeah.
And guess what you're doing? You're uploading them to your main channel now.
It's fun to inject logic into this man's life.
Like I would love if he gave an example of like how it affected the main channel. Cause like so far I haven't seen one. It's cause like if we just go to like back to his main channel.
Darkviper's really trying hard to, keep me as he really wants me to keep him as my favorite locale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You've been
Oh my
replaced.
god, Min, who's editing for him? D-Max? Oh, Minna being mean right now. Minna just being so
We
mean.
like spicy midna.
Spicy Midna is a fun Midna. I agree. I agree. You're just being so
Exactly.
mean right now.
Rambles to Viper dead.
Yes.
Is this payback for me being a little spicy on K-Huck streams last night? Is this payback for that?
I think it might be.
The channel never really made money. Like at one point I said it lost me $100 a day, but that's probably an exaggeration because it depends on the month. Like it probably broke even.
But how are you losing that much money on it? Is it just because of the editors?
I don't think he's actually losing money on it.
He can't.
Like he says he makes $2,000 each month on it, but then he pays the editors, I think, at like $4,000.
What?
Wait, why are you
Yeah.
paying editors $4,000 for that? Hang on.
Holy shit.
Okay,
He said
so
it in the
like
past.
I'm not an expert when it comes to like YouTube analytics, right? I I fully admit to that. But like look at what his average views were getting. Like okay, like 20K, like we got 40K right here, 50K. Like you're making more, like you have to be making more than $2,000 from this.
I don't know.
I think the issue is he's not uploading these enough. Like he wasn't uploading these enough to make the revenue.
Yeah, it's like what, like once a week or so.
Yeah.
Or sometimes
Like you want
misses a
with a
week.
Rambles highlight channel, you want that to be almost like semi-daily content.
Hmm.
So that way, like it's quick, it's efficient. You just pump them out, so that way you can get the stuff out there.
Yeah.
Over the course of the year or something, but it wasn't a huge moneymaker, and the views relative to the main channel weren't that significant. Like I average like 10 million views on the main channel every month. These are long form video views, and on the Rambles channel it was like less than 1 million. I very rarely scraped 1 million. I only had two choices. One, put even more time into the Rambles channel. Wade into the cesspool of toxicity that is the current commentary ecosystem. Fling shit at people, make drama videos about people that I don't care about and topics I don't care about because I think it will go well in the algorithm. Or just like stop doing that because it's not satisfying. It just gives me endless headaches, right? Like I find so much more satisfaction with the stuff I do on the main channel that I just don't know why I'm struggling, fighting to try to keep the Rambles channel alive. Maybe it was a mistake to make the Rambles channel at all. I should have stuck with what I was good at, which was, you know, having that podcasty format where I just rambled while playing games. Because as you guys know, on the main channel it used to be, they used to get like 50 to 60,000 views. But I was just not really in a position to do that anymore because I wasn't speedrunning. I wasn't doing no damage. So I didn't have like hours of time where I was just talking about whatever. Now if I'm doing something, I'm streaming something specific and I need to focus on the game. I don't have some consistent series that I'm doing every week where I have a lot of downtime just to ramble while playing a game. Don't delete the channel? I won't delete the channel, I don't think. We'll see what happens in the future, because obviously with every passing month, everything on the channel becomes less relevant. As sad as it is to say, everything you say now is far more of a liability than it was in years past. There is just a lot more money now in lying and spreading bullshit and flinging out stuff as fast as possible than there ever was in the past. The environment of toxicity in the commentary community is insane right now.
Yeah, well, apparently we're all toxic. We're all toxic. It's another tipster.
Reese, how do you feel about this toxic gossip train?
Oh my god. That's all I got to say to it, right? Just
Darkviper has
Noises.
evolved. He has leveled up into the next tipster, so now we have a replacement tipster if tipster comes back to the commentary community.
I mean, he's trying to come back.
A part of that may be because it's so hyper competitive. There are just so many people yapping about everything because it's the easiest sort of content you can make. It's the reason why it was my side project for a while, because it was the thing that I could spend as little time on as possible and still get out some videos, you know? Plus, at least in years past, I cared more about showing my opinion on things. But since coming to realize that I could say fucking anything and people would still believe me. I don't think in this current ecosystem truth matters at all. I've had people literally release videos, like 40 plus minutes long. They're entirely false from start to finish and no one fucking cares. I mean, these videos are about me specifically. And I just
British Runner. Who could that be referencing? Who could that be referencing, British Runner?
I don't know. Like,
I have no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre.
Oh, I don't know.
I look at
if
this
I
and
can
go,
comment.
what is the commentary community on YouTube now? It is just a bunch of con artists throwing out videos as fast as possible that are not
I'm the best honest in the game, guys.
factual at all because they don't care what's true. They just want to get the video out as fast as possible. And it's not an ecosystem I really want to be in. My rambles in the past on my main channel, I wasn't really in that ecosystem because I was releasing videos like I'm.
If you were making good, if you had stuff worth to say, your ramble videos would be doing well. Because if we again, to make the comparison again, Turkey Tom basically has the equivalent of a Rambles channel. It's the Tom Dark Live channel. And on this channel, he has about 50
Tom Arc channel.
like he has about 52K subscribers on here. But look at like his view average. He's averaging the same amount of views that Viper Rambles averages, if not more. And Tom has half the fan base, at least on this channel. But like people enjoy Tom's highlight clips. Also, too, Tom is able to get these out on like a daily basis.
Yeah, it's not exactly the hardest type of content.
No, that's what I mean. Like
just-
if Viper adopted like this for like the upload schedule of like this channel, I could see the Rambles channel like making more money for him. But he just like, I don't know if he like doesn't want to be like too mean to his editors because like they're his only friends he has now, or what. But like he needs to like get on someone to help him do daily slop content.
Yeah.
And like a lot of these are just like Tom reacting to videos, which I understand like Viper doesn't want to do because that's the equivalent of like drugging them at a party, right? But like if you're just yapping about a topic for 8 minutes, right? It's super easy to pump that out. And the fact that he makes it sound like it's such a hard thing to do is ridiculous.
A month after things happened or whatever. But I don't want to do what is required to win in that space. It's just gross. Like, I don't know how people can justify themselves making that kind of content. I don't know how people can justify watching that kind of content. I suspect most people just...
Yeah, good way to make fun of your fan base. I don't understand why you watched my shit.
He's talking about us. And...
Yeah. Imagine if I was
So
just like
bad,
right
people
now,
like-
it's like, yo, guys, I don't understand why you could fucking watch my live streams right now. Like, yeah, that's a good way of like getting some audience. It's just by making fun of them, right?
just don't realize how much of what they're consuming from these con artists is utter bullshit. I suppose a lot of this sentiment I express as I go on here. This business has worn me down. The negativity, the lies about me personally from those who felt threatened by my words or actions. It's not even the lies themselves, but how effortlessly people seem to believe them. These last 2.5 years have been really tough on my mental state, and my perception of people in general has never been lower. It's given me time to more directly combat the false things that were said about me from con artists like Willie Mac Show and...
Oh my god.
Yo, Willie making the cameo.
Willie catching strays.
By the way, Willie's video was just him making fun of Viper for like being a copyright abuser. By the way.
Yeah.
Tom Dark.
Yo, Tom
Oh my
making
God.
the cameo too. Wow.
These people who just lied to his...
By the way, Tom and Willie Mac were both very much willing to have a conversation with you. And you refused to have the conversation, or you just fucking like went
Well,
on your fucking
actually-
meth rambled spree in the
Actually,
DMs.
Tom was supposed to have a conversation with Dark Viper, and basically what happened was he backed out at the last minute, like going, "Oh,
No, yeah, that's what
sorry,
I
Tom,
mean.
don't
Like
wanna do this
he
anymore."
had the opportunity to
then-
have that conversation.
But he had the conversation with Willie, but the fact is that Dark Viper is just a spurg.
Yeah, honestly, he's a
There's
Spurs.
no way to have a meaningful. There's no way to have a meaningful like conversation with him.
There really isn't.
You always focus on the negatives of the conversation rather than like everything else.
Thousands of people for money, and I just didn't have time to respond. And I feel like it would have been better for my mental health to have shown that these guys are con artists. And I think now, without the Ramble channel, I will be better able to combat this stuff in the future. Maybe I'll have time now to combat the stuff in the past now. If I can...
Oh, is he gonna do like response videos finally to like Tom, to Tom, Willie? Oh my!
Oh,
He's gonna get peace on everyone.
I fucking hope so.
I hope I make a cameo. Dark Viper, if you're listening, I want a cameo in the commentary takedown video. Okay, I think I worked hard.
Although I'm just still waiting on Mama Max's response. You know.
No, he's never gonna.
You know
respond.
the response video that he, what do you call it? Is supposedly making right now.
Yeah.
Catch up on all the work I have to do. Maybe, right? I just think without this burden of trying to save this channel that is just not good for the current YouTube ecosystem, at least good in the sense of being competitive, I'll be more free and better off. I also won't have the liability of people being able to take random clips and then lie about what I'm saying in them. Am I gonna
I know the type of clip he's referencing. So there was a clip of him like getting super angry at a
I wonder what clip that was.
Yeah, it's super angry at a viewer during an Among Us game, and he fucking freaked out. It was goddamn hilarious.
It was one of his fans.
Yeah. Everyone made fun of him for that clip for like a few weeks after everyone found the clip, and then like he tried to take down the clip on Twitter and on YouTube.
I
keep just streaming the rambles though? I mean, I'll be doing GTA rambles, which you can see here, and I'll just yap about stuff on occasion. But the thing you gotta understand is it takes so long for my footage to be edited these days that it'll be like 6 months or something before they get edited. So even if they were...
That's a perfect pause you got there, buddy.
Oh, that's thumbnail image right there. That's thumbnail image.
Yeah, take a screenshot quick.
But like I mean, if it's for a video essay, I get it. But like 6 months for a fucking like highlight that can I
Bro, I don't
what
even take
bullshit
6
is he
months to
on
make-
right now?
I don't even take that long to make a
Dude,
video essay.
like you know
And
how
I've
like there
made
was the
video
scandal
essays.
you know how there was a scandal with
I've
Mr.
made-
Beast that like he was having like his editors take Adderall, or is he just is like Dark Viper just having his editors take a bunch of fucking downers? Like is he giving them copious amounts of weed so that way they don't fucking do anything for him?
Yeah. I mean, I've made a 5-hour video in literally a month, so...
It's just 6 months. 6 goddamn months.
Yeah. Imagine
Well,
how many
was
hours
Ram-
you could get out of that. It'd be a 30-hour
in
video.
Oh god.
some other footage, like it's never going to be worth bringing out. And to be clear, I'm not putting this on the editors of the Ramble channel, right? A part of it is
You should. If they're not turning out stuff quick enough.
me. Like some new hot button topic will happen or something, and people should be doing commentary on it immediately. And I'll be sitting there like editing and doing my GTA stuff, and I might get to it days later. And then by the time it's edited, the thing's like a
but
week
that's
old
the
or whatever.
issue.
It just was never.
That's
Okay,
the
so
issue.
it's-
You're not
it's just
jumping
not-
on it fast enough.
So
just-
he's complacent with his like he's complacent, but he's also complaining about his spot in YouTube right now.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when a hot topic comes out, you want to jump on it quite quickly because it's like catching a train.
Right.
Like, train's not going to wait for you.
Yeah, like you know what I'm trying to do right now. I'm sorry that I've been bringing him up so much, but it's just because he's such a good reference for this. Tom has his main channel that he uploads to weekly. He has the Tom Dark channel which he uploads like semi-weekly, and then he has the third channel which is daily content. Then, not to mention, he also has an IRL channel, which he doesn't really have a set upload schedule for that, but like he uploads there whenever he can, right? like this dude's drive for content creation is on another level. I think if a lot of YouTubers were on like the same sort of like mindset that like Tom has, we would see a lot more successful YouTubers.
Never my main priority, so I could never have expected it to be particularly successful. My ultimate hope was just for the rambles to end up as successful as they were on the main channel. But from all my testing, I could release a ramble on the side channel and the main channel, and the main channel one would get like double the views.
Well, because you have more of a base audience for that, right? But again, long term, that's not going to do well for you because your audience didn't subscribe for ramble content on the main channel. They subscribed for GTA content. It's that simple.
I mean, technically, the main channel is where the rambles originated from, though.
Right, but like so like if we're gonna look at his most popular videos on his main channel, his main channel.
This isn't his main channel though. His main channel is actually a deleted channel.
Okay, well, enough with it, like the tism weeds. If we look at his main channel, all the most popular content is not ramble content. It is like challenge videos, video essays. Like look, 8 million, 6.5 million. This is the stuff that got popular on his channel. This is the content people want to see from this channel. Again, not. Oh God! Speaking of, he just uploaded 7 minutes ago.
Oh.
So wait, hold the fuck on. You couldn't upload daily content on your fucking Rambles channel, but you're uploading daily content here. What the fuck?
Wait, yeah.
10 days ago, 8 days ago, 7 days ago, 5 days ago. What the fuck is this bullshit? Well, I guess he finally fucking lit fire under his goddamn editor's asses. I don't know why you couldn't fucking do that for your main, like not the main channel, for your fucking Rambles channel, but here we go.
Unsurprised.
Also, let's look at the views right now. Okay, 100K, 65K, 90K, 140K, 50K, 64K. But look at this: GTA, Red Dead, so Rockstar.
Yeah,
Red
just
Dead.
Rockstar Games, yeah.
But like as soon as he deviates from like a Rockstar related topic, it gets back to like the ramble views.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. So like it is always an option for me now just to go back to being the rambles on the main channel. But for all the reasons I discussed before, I just don't really want to. I just don't like the commentary community on YouTube anymore. It's just got.
But you're still uploading commentary content. This is not you moving from commentary. This is just you switching your commentary stuff to a new channel. Well, not new channel, but to your old channel.
It's just when it just reminds me so much of Tips. They're like, I'm leaving this community, but he doesn't leave.
He like you don't change your content format. It's just like I am not talking to these people. That's all it is.
Gotten more and more gross, and you've likely seen the toxicity increase in your own experiences online. YouTube was not like this like 3 years ago, even 5 years ago. I would rather.
What?
What?
What? Dude,
No,
dude,
definitely.
YouTube has been like this for like a good decade, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just hoping that people don't remember what happened 5 years ago.
It's like Tiananmen Square. Oh, nothing happened that day.
Rather just put more time into the more wholesome shit that I do GTA wise. And if I want to do commentary, I'll do some scripted thing. If it's particularly of particular importance to me, you know? Just don't think I can handle the channel mentally anymore, especially given that every attempt I've made to.
By the way, this is so it's so weird because like he doesn't have to have the video put up. He can just have the community post put up and just read it on stream. It's just such a weird format to do. Anyway, skipping this back to where he talks.
It's honestly disturbing going to my Reddit like of a week and looking at the some post. Like let's go now. It'd be like this. Okay, but seriously, dude needs to fire whoever is doing his thumbnails now. This shit looks like a Mr. Boss for the win type thumbnail. The same dude has been doing my main channel thumbnails for over 2 years. Nothing.
This is what's disturbing to Dark Viper.
Bro,
A body in a GTA alley. No, that's cool, buddy. But this is disturbing.
this motherfucker. The most disturbing stuff I've ever seen is someone shitting on my thumbnail artist. What the fuck is the
But has he
bullshit?
been on the internet for the past 5 years? That's the most disturbing thing he's ever seen. Jesus.
Yeah.
Thing has changed. And I'll read all these comments here, and it won't be about the thumbnails anymore. It'll be like a mind.
No, his version of Silent Hill is just like Willie Mac, Turkey Tom.
It's just no.
You.
His version of Silent Hill is just Hill.
It's just Hill.
minute dissection of my entire being of how Darkviper AU's money hungry and he only cares about the algorithm and he's changed, bro.
I mean, when you're like flexing how much money you have to people who are criticizing you, and you're flexing that you can like outperform someone in court, yeah, people are gonna call you fucking money hungry. Which, I mean, to be a YouTuber and to be a successful YouTuber, it's good to be money hungry, I would say.
Yeah.
But like, if you're also trying to portray yourself as like, no, I'm just a humble content creator, you know, it's not gonna work.
Bro, and his content sucks. I haven't seen one of his videos in 3 years, but I'm super confident the editing right now is garbage. I'm reading this and going, this is nuts. This is absolutely insane. This is not constructive criticism. It is just mindlessly hating.
This is not constructive criticism by saying my thumbnails are bad.
I mean, this guy doesn't know what constructive criticism even is, though.
No, he really does.
On me. And it's so strange. Like, these are the same people who are like, I really don't want the Ramble channel to go away. But by the way, I hate literally everything Darkviper EU does, and he's a piece of shit. It's like, I'm going to all this effort to
You know, people aren't like shit. Hang on, people. It's not that people want you to fail on the Rambles channel. It's that people don't like that you're like people just don't like the certain content that you're doing on there. They want you to improve. That's it.
change things to make it sustainable. And I'll change something to make it more sustainable, and all my Reddit will do is just complain about that thing incessantly. It'll have changed yesterday, and it'll just be 57 posts complaining about that thing. And it's just like, I fought for the Rambles channel, guys. I did all that I could, and you just fought as hard as possible to convince me to kill it. Like, oh,
It's just a highlight channel. It is not that serious. It's just a goddamn highlight channel.
We need Willie Mack here just to say, shut the fuck up. It's not that serious.
Yeah, Willie, call in, Willie.
obviously, it's not just Reddit, guys. The channel didn't make a heap of money. The biggest contributing factors to why I'm getting rid of it is that it just takes up time that
But like, still, it's presumably these are taking the same, like the new rambles that you're uploading to your main channel are presumably taking the same amount of time, right? You want more money out of them, which I understand, but like, I don't know, I don't see this working out well long term.
No.
Like, because like look at the what seems to be like the format beforehand. It's just like it looks like weekly uploads, but then as soon as well, let me just start uploading Ramble videos. Now it's like the actual daily content he was supposed to be doing on the Rambles channel. Like, I don't know, it seems like you're putting the same amount of time and effort into these. It's just like the return for now is just like slightly better. That's it.
that I don't really have to spend on it. I've got more of a life with Aitana now. We go places. The main channel, especially with shorts, takes up more of my time. Because understand, I had the main channel shorts, the clips channel I even brought back and is actually posting clips again. I had the Rambles channel.
Wait, you have two? You have two shorts? Like you have two clip channels? What?
No. It's not. Like the first one is his main channel where he has shorts on it. The third one is his Viper Rambles that has shorts. But that second one, my God, that is like a really smug profile pic.
So, well, I'm guessing the secondary clip channel is what, just like his gaming highlights? Is that it?
I have no idea. No idea.
Rambles channel shorts, and then I had the live streaming channel, and that's just a little bit too much. I think had I held off on making the Rambles channel a bit longer, it never would have existed, because the existence of shorts as a main channel thing, that as an additional distraction and a use of my time would have meant that I wouldn't have thought I could sustain another channel. But
What do you mean by like shorts are so easy to produce, man? They are so easy to produce.
Yeah.
Like like if I really want to, I can probably make like fucking like 5 shorts out of this section of the stream alone.
obviously the Rambles channel came before shorts, and I had more free time back then, and I just don't have it now. But it's very clear, if the channel was way more successful, that I would just make time. I would take from some other things I do and give it more to the Rambles channel. There's a certain level of success that is necessary for me to consider it to be worth my time, and the Rambles channel
make
just
it more successful though. Like if you actually put the time in to actually make it successful, it's not gonna do it itself. You need to be consistent with your channel.
Exactly. Like the daily uploads that he's now doing on his main channel is what he should have been doing for the Rambles channel.
Oh my God, that was a perfect pause.
Oh my
He
God.
just looks like a mad scientist.
Nah, he looks like it looks like he's trying to take a really fat shit, and it's like it's not coming out all the way.
Bro, it looks like a cartoon
Mid-gooning.
character right now. That's his cum face.
No. Hang on, I gotta do a joke that Reese can appreciate.
Oh,
He
God.
tried bottoming for the first time and just realized that
Oh my
it is an
God.
exit only area.
God.
That's the face is made like, oh, that's
I feel like I've made that face before.
just didn't have that at this stage. I will continue to cover GTA news on the main channel, and I may start some sort of weekly AMA where people can ask me questions if they wish, but I suspect I will release this unedited if I do. All the best, and I'm sorry I couldn't make this work for now. Maybe I'll return to it one day. If you guys do want to ask me questions for potential AMAs,
But no, yeah, this is really sad and pathetic on his end. Ooh, this way.
Yeah.
There's more. I'm wondering what he says.
Oh, there is more, yes.
Okay. Let's put this on like 1.5.
it's in my Discord. It is on the side here. If you want to ask me about some particularly topical, relevant thing, I will be answering the AMA questions far more than I ever have in the past. Especially now that I can like split my VODs with just by pressing this pedal underneath my table. Like at the end of each stream, I'll just read the AMA and go, answer a question, and then split it, and then they'll maybe just all end up as one video every month or something. So you'll still hear some yapping from me. It just won't be of the trying to be competitive commentary variety on the Ramble channel. An interesting question is whether the main channel Rambles will be made public again. I think the reasons why I took them down before are still relevant. The videos themselves are not relevant, and I'm concerned that they impact my channel negatively because they had a quite low click-through rate. My current plan is at least to
This is his problem is that like he's already admitted to like, oh, when a new topic comes out, I'd be like, oh well, I'm doing this GTA thing right now. I'll get to it when I can. But when you're doing commentary, you need to set aside that like other project that you're working on now to get that one video out for the topic. Like you know you need to prioritize it if you want to be in commentary.
Mm-hmm.
to assess the GTA 5 ones.
No, yeah, it's-
I mean, now and that's the reason why I made my Darkviper video before my next like video essay.
Right, it's because it's a hot button issue right now. Darkviper is a popular topic on your channel, so like even if the video doesn't blow up, it's still gonna be a nice bit of views before the hold off people till like your next video comes out.
Yeah.
For both channels, and any that are still relevant in their commentary, just to re-release them or something. It's also possible that I might just unlist all of them for all the channels, as in so you can just look at the playlist and watch them whenever you want to. We'll see what happens.
that would be such a dumb move to do. Like your videos are already public, right? It's like there's no reason to hide them
Yeah.
now.
But yes, I'm
I
sorry to
mean,
everyone
it's
who really enjoyed the
monetized,
rambles. At least at some point, I enjoyed.
It's monetized. Like it like why would you unlist them? That literally stops people from actually seeing it in the search results. So, like, I just don't get that. I mean, although to be fair, this is a guy who gives his fans his money. So,
Yeah.
like, what do I know?
Enjoyed making them too. But we can all agree that the rambles as they once were a few years ago are very different from what they are now, and the continued shifts to try to be competitive to make the channel make sense really did impact and hurt the content overall, at least as it made sense for our personal taste, right? I'm not saying the new content I was making there was bad, but I much preferred the old rambles where it was just a heap of random topics and me just yapping for like half an hour. Yeah, speedrunning rambles were better. There is at least one ramble from the Viper Rambles channel that is still going to come out. It's going to come out in the main channel, and it's about Filmos, which is something that has tracked and recorded like all the YouTube videos, or as much as possible, onto a website. I'll explain it in here. I talk about a study in here that looks at YouTube and stuff. That there's 14 billion YouTube videos, and this study examines a sample of them to find interesting things about YouTube.
By the way, that topic got the same amount of views that like a normal Rambles channel a video got for him. I just want to point that out. I'm not trying to shit on him,
Yeah.
but it's just like it seems
It's
like,
a look into the future. It is a look into the future.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like your main channel viewers don't want to hear you yap about commentary stuff. They just want you to talk about Rockstar.
I mean, isn't that the reason why he had his own Rambles channel?
Right, so exactly. So that way he can talk about stuff without impacting the main channel.
Yeah, so he could differentiate his content.
Yeah, but he just is not doing that here.
This is what this video is about, and I like it enough that I'm going to put it on the main channel. Won't do very well, but I'll put it there. I'm giving Reddit too much attention. Fuck them, man. So Reddit is an interesting sample of my audience, because Reddit, at least those who have signed up to the Reddit over time, are my most dedicated viewers. The people who have had the highest of high liking me and my content possible. And they don't necessarily leave in the same way that normal viewers do when they stop liking me. Because I was at least at one point such a huge part of their life. Either I was or my content, I mean. Where a person on YouTube will just stop clicking my videos, so the algorithm will slowly have me fade away in their lives. On Reddit, they're still subscribed here, so stuff will pop up here and they'll discuss me and stuff. And they'll think about the glory days where I was the king of king GTA 5 content creators. I never really was, but you know what I'm saying. In their minds at least, or at least I was new and fresh and everything that I did was original, and they had just found me and they had that joy of experiencing my content new and not being bored of it. And they want that back, but there's no way that I can get that back for them. I'm a different person now. I can't do the same stuff I used to do in the past and still find it equally as interesting. I have different preferences now. There is stuff that I do in my work that some people don't like, but I find enjoyable. We can't turn back the clock, but I still think I make some banging good stuff. And there is some really cool challenge runs that still haven't come out. It just feels like nothing ever gets done. I don't know. I wonder if ending the Reddit recap allowed it to turn into what it is right now. That is in part the case, yes. I do think that stopping the Reddit recap was a mistake. And I think one of the things that hurt the Reddit recap was when I made multiple channels, it kind of split and created different communities that had different interests and...
All right. So, okay, final verdict on Darkviper AU stopping the Rambles content, except not really.
I have no words because it's all retarded. He's a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
He just needs to shut the fuck up.
My next video is going to contain an even bigger bitch. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling in, British Runner.